Imagine walking through the bustling streets of the world's first great city, Uruk. As the sun rises over the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, the air filled with the hum of merchants calling out their wares and the scent of fresh bread wafting from clay ovens. Uruk was not just a city, it was the heartbeat of early civilization, a place where innovation, culture, and daily life intertwined to lay the foundation of urban living. From its crowded marketplaces to towering temples and the intimate corners of homes, Uruk offers a vivid window into how humans began to organize, thrive, and leave a lasting imprint on history. Daily life in Uruk was defined by a combination of work, worship, trade, and family. Streets were lined with mud brick houses, each courtyard bustling with domestic activity. Women managed cooking, weaving, and childcare, while men often tended to fields, engaged in craftwork, or participated in trade. Children played with clay toys and learned early writing under the guidance of family members, preparing for a life as scribes, merchants, or craftsmen. The city's layout reflected a balance between practicality and social hierarchy. The more elaborate homes belonged to high-ranking officials or priests, while smaller dwellings housed laborers and artisans. This organization not only ensured functional urban living, but also reinforced social roles and cultural values. The marketplaces of Uruk were alive with movement and color. Merchants sold a variety of goods, ranging from fresh produce like barley, dates, and figs to crafted items such as pottery, textiles, and tools. Lapis lazuli, a deep blue semi-precious stone, was highly valued and often traded across long distances. Traders came from distant regions, creating a melting pot of cultures and ideas. Here, commerce was not just an economic activity but a social one, as citizens exchanged news, forged alliances, and celebrated festivals. Marketplaces were often near temple complexes, blending spiritual life with economic activity, a reflection of how religion permeated every aspect of Uruk society. Temples in Uruk were both religious and civic centers, dominated by towering ziggurats. These structures were the spiritual heart of the city and often housed the city's wealth and administrative records. Priests conducted rituals, offered sacrifices, and interpreted omens for the community, maintaining a delicate balance between divine authority and practical governance. Religious festivals were lively affairs, featuring music, dance, and processions, where citizens from all walks of life participated. These celebrations reinforced community bonds and reminded the people of their shared heritage and divine protection. Education and literacy were highly valued, particularly for boys destined to become scribes. Writing was not just a method of communication, but a tool for administration, commerce, and religion. Clay tablets inscribed with cuneiform symbols recorded everything from trade transactions to tax records and mythological stories. Scribes held a respected place in society, bridging the practical and spiritual worlds. This early emphasis on education and documentation allowed Uruk to manage complex urban life and laid the foundation for future civilizations. Domestic life in Uruk reflected both practicality and culture. Houses were constructed with sun-baked mud bricks and featured central courtyards where families gathered, cooked, and stored food. Kitchens used clay ovens for baking bread, and storage rooms were filled with jars of grain, oil, and beer. Weaving and pottery were common household activities, often carried out by women. Homes were modest but functional, designed to provide shelter, space for work, and room for family life. Social rituals, including meals and religious observances, often took place within the home, reinforcing family ties and community values. The economy of Uruk was diverse and innovative. Agriculture remained the backbone of daily life, with irrigation systems channeling river water to fields of barley and wheat. Livestock such as sheep, goats, and cattle provided meat, milk, and wool. Craftsmanship flourished, producing pottery, jewelry, tools, and textiles. Trade networks extended beyond the city, connecting Uruk with other Sumerian cities and distant regions. These networks facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultural practices, contributing to Uruk's prosperity and influence. Social structure in Uruk was hierarchical, but flexible. Kings and high priests wielded significant power, but merchants, craftsmen, and farmers played essential roles in sustaining urban life. Citizens' responsibilities were intertwined with social identity, and participation in religious ceremonies or communal projects was a civic duty. Festivals and public events allowed citizens to engage across social lines, fostering a sense of belonging and shared purpose. Despite social stratification, daily life required cooperation, mutual support, and adherence to cultural norms. Health, hygiene, and recreation were integral to daily routines. Water was sourced from canals and wells, and clay vessels were used for storage and cooking. Public spaces offered places to gather, socialize, and enjoy music or storytelling. Athletic activities, games, and simple toys provided leisure for children and adults alike. These practices highlight how the people of Uruk balanced work, worship, and recreation, creating a vibrant urban environment that nurtured both physical and social well-being. Craftsmanship and technology were central to Uruk's identity. Potters shaped clay into functional and decorative vessels, while metalworkers created tools and ornaments from copper and bronze. Weavers produced textiles using local fibers, and scribes developed writing techniques that recorded every aspect of urban life. These innovations not only improved daily life, but also ensured that knowledge and culture were preserved for future generations. The attention to detail, skill, and creativity evident in these crafts underscores Uruk's role as a pioneer in human civilization. Religious beliefs influenced nearly every aspect of life, from governance to agriculture. Citizens sought favor from gods for bountiful harvests, successful trade, and protection from natural disasters. Temples served as centers for worship, education, and civic administration, blending spiritual and practical functions. Myths and legends, such as those recorded in cuneiform on clay tablets, provided moral guidance and cultural identity. These narratives offered explanations for natural phenomena, human behavior, and societal rules, reflecting a deeply interconnected worldview. Daily routines in Uruk were rhythmic, structured by both natural cycles and civic schedules. Sunrise marked the beginning of work in fields, workshops, and markets. Midday often involved meals and brief social interactions. Evening brought religious observances, family gatherings, and leisure. Seasonal festivals punctuated the year, celebrating agricultural cycles, historical events, or divine myths. This rhythm provided stability, a sense of order, and continuity in urban life, ensuring that each citizen knew their place and role within the larger community. Understanding Uruk's daily life offers a lens into the development of human civilization. It shows how urban planning, social organization, economic systems, and religious practices coalesce to create the world's first complex city. The lessons of cooperation, innovation, and cultural expression resonate even today, reminding us that the roots of modern society lie in these ancient streets and courtyards. Archaeology continues to uncover new insights, shedding light on how people lived, worked, worshipped, and thrived thousands of years ago. Whether you are a student of archaeology, a history enthusiast, or simply curious about the origins of urban life, Uruk provides a remarkable case study. By exploring its markets, temples, and homes, we gain a clearer understanding of human ingenuity, social complexity, and cultural continuity. This ancient city exemplifies the enduring importance of community, creativity, and adaptation in shaping our collective past. If you are ready to dive even deeper into the world of Mesopotamia, explore more of our articles, watch our detailed videos, and uncover the secrets of the first cities in human history. Don't just read about Uruk. Experience it, learn from it, and share its lessons with others. Your journey into the heart of the ancient world starts now, and every discovery will bring the past vividly to life. Click below to continue exploring, subscribe for more educational insights, and become part of a global community fascinated by the wonders of human civilization.